Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another session of Common Sense with Gigi, where we talk about everything that will help us have a healthy and satisfying life. Today, we're going to be looking at 5 financial lessons or principles that smart parents should teach their children. But before we get into the video, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you're notified whenever we drop a video, and don't forget to like and share this video with your family members and friends. It's going to really be of help to all parents and guardians out there. So let's go. Generally, most parents are uncomfortable when it comes to discussing financial matters with their children. They feel like it's an unnecessary burden on the child's young mind. But let me ask you a question. As an adult, don't you sometimes wish you knew earlier what you know now? Exactly my point. It's your place to give your child a proper head start in life, and their finances is one of it. You will be the only teacher that your child will ever have when it comes to their personal finance. And as a parent, you always want to give your child a proper head start so that they can have a healthy financial life. Like we mentioned, there are 5 financial principles that every smart parent should teach their children so that they grow up to be responsible adults. The first lesson to start with is savings. It is very necessary to explain to your child the concept of saving money and why it's important to do so. To further encourage them, you could go ahead to open a savings account for them or give them an allowance with the expectation that they save a portion of it towards acquiring maybe a toy or any other thing that they are interested in buying. Lesson 2 is basic budgeting. It is necessary to discuss with your kids the importance of budgeting and why they need to know what they are spending their money on and how much they are spending. To further the information, you could engage them in setting spending limits for different categories of their lives. For example, you could set a limit for food, entertainment, their clothes, and things like that so that they get to know how much they're supposed to spend and they try to stick to the budget. Also, share tips with them on how to avoid impulsive purchasing, and also for older kids, teach them the importance of using cash instead of credit cards. The third lesson to be learned is the concept of debt and the need to be responsible when borrowing money, especially in our world today where the use of credit cards is at an all-time high. It is important for your kids to know the difference between good debts and bad debts, and also try to share tips with them on how to avoid being in debt, especially tips on how to live below your means, not above, and also how to avoid unnecessary purchases. Before we continue with our final 2 lessons, if you have watched up to this point and you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified whenever we drop new videos. So let's continue. Lesson 4 is teaching your kids the power or the importance of investing for the future. Working money without investing for the future is a sure path towards remaining a 9-to-5 worker without much financial freedom. If you want your children to be financially free, then you have to teach them the importance of opening a business, investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, things that will help them to have a second, third, and fourth stream of income. It is very necessary for them to understand that savings alone is not enough to be financially free. You need to have a system where your money is able to generate more money. Finally, lesson 5 is teaching your children how to give back to their community. Encourage them to volunteer at local charities and promote donation of a portion of their allowance to a cause that they care about. This is going to boost their self-confidence and also help them to develop a sense of empathy towards others. Besides, it will make them to understand that the world does not revolve around their own experiences only, and that other people also go through different scenarios in life. And then also it will teach them how to be grateful for what they have and for who they are. So in summary, the 5 lessons that every child should know when it comes to their finances is how to save, the basics of budgeting, understanding debts, understanding how to invest in their future, and giving back to the community. This is very important because when the children learn these lessons, they never forget and they'll be thankful to you forever. Besides, the Bible tells us that we should train our children in the way that we want them to go, so that when they are grown, they will not depart from it. If you want your child to be successful, you have to give your child the tools that they need to be successful. So I hope that you've learned a thing or two, and I would like to read from you to find out what other tips you have for parents out there, what other things they need to be teaching their children, so that we all have a community of responsible adults in future. Please don't forget to share the video with your family members and your friends, and let's keep the communication and the discussion going in the comment section. Love you so much for your support. Keep being awesome. See you in the next video. Bye.